NFL Hall of Famer Deion Sanders believes he is at a different level, even among other Hall of Famers. Sanders criticized the Pro Football Hall of Fame on Friday, saying he deserves to be at a higher level than some of the players who were appointed to the Hall. Sanders made the case in the video for almost 2 minutes. In it, he said some Hall of Famers are entitled to get a different color jacket, or must be put into the upper space in the Hall of Fame to indicate that they are the elite among the elites. He placed himself in that category. Sanders also swiped several new players who were appointed to the Hall of Fame, saying, "Hall of Fame is no longer Hall of Fame." Sanders did not mention the name, and said the players who entered the Hall were worthy but not in the same way he was worthy. Sanders proposed several options for how Hall of Fame must be arranged. It must be a different color jacket. My jacket must be a different color. It must be 11, it must be the upper space. My head does not include several other heads in the Hall of Fame. What do they call them? Statue. Well, I call them heads, put my head in my head. My head shouldn't be near them. Sanders described Hall of Fame as free for all, and said players who were only well inaugurated now. Sanders said he looked at the Hall as a place for people who changed the game. Sanders added that Hall of Fame should not be for players who have 3 or 4 years. He claimed he saw several statues in Hall of Fame and thought, what is he doing here? Sanders believed others feel the same way. Who was talking about Deion Sanders when he tore NFL Hall of Fame? Sanders are careful and do not mention the names of certain players. His complaints came less than a week after 6 players, 1 coach, and 1 official were appointed to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. From that group, the only player who received a pushback from another Hall of Famer was openly is the offensive midfielder Jacksonville Jaguars' Tony Boselli. Former defense Buffalo Bills and Hall of Famer Bruce Smith questioned Boselli's induction, saying the process used to make Boselli appointed terrible precedents. Boselli spent 7 seasons at the NFL. He made 5 Pro Bowls and was chosen for 3 All-Pro teams. In comparison, Sanders made 8 Pro Bowls and were chosen for 6 All-Pro teams during his 14 years of career in NFL.